senses. Right. So what do you smell in the room? So now we can smell this deep blue and really embrace what you're feeling and what you're smelling. So usually when you're having anxiety or stress, you feel it in your heart or in your chest. I suffer from panic attacks. That was something that was happening to me a lot when I started my journey. Now they're less frequent, and it depends on life's obstacles. But learning to deal with them in the moment is very, very powerful. So you go through the senses and you feel, where do you have your tension, where do you have your stress, and then you create a routine that's for you, depending on where you have that pain or tenderness. So for the right shoulder, we're gonna stretch across, and we're gonna continue to do that deep breathing in and out. And as you take in your breaths, you'll see that you'll actually be able to pull your arm further. Stretching out your fingertips, reaching them out as far as you can. And this is actually relieving that tension, the knots, the stress that's in those muscles. Getting your body to increase the circulation, the blood flow, removing the toxins. Now we're gonna move our hands front and back, front and back. And this part is about elongating your muscles. Our body was meant to be moved, meant to be used. We were not designed to sit in a chair all day, typing on a computer, stuck on a couch, not moving. So this is about getting those joints moving to give you flexibility. And it's gonna get all those toxins out of those trapped tissues. You might be hearing little pops. Those are the knots in your muscles. I'm actually hearing them in my hand. So that means I had some tightness on this right hand from typing my book. Now let's switch to the other side. Again, breathing in deeply, feeling that stretch. You should be feeling it deep in your shoulder, radiating down your arm. Taking deep breaths, letting that stress go. Stretching out your hand and swishing it back and forth again. Okay, just roll your shoulders a little bit, get that blood flowing. Now we're gonna go to they're a little different. Interlock your fingers. We're gonna put them behind our heads. And you're gonna actually pull your fingers, like you're trying to pull them apart. And you're gonna feel a stretch going from your fingers, down your arm, all the way to your shoulders. Breathe in and out. Really feel that. If you have pain, you're gonna hold it a little bit longer. It's gonna take a little bit of time to release that tension. Breathe in and out. In and out. Now we're gonna do a little shift. We're gonna go to one side. I can feel it through my joint, all the way up to my elbow. Pulling out all those toxins and stretching out those muscles. Breathe in and out. In and out. switch to the other side. For me, this one's a lot looser. So when you find your side where you have more tension, that's the one you're going to focus on the most. But you're still going to go through the movements on both, because we were made with two sides of bodies and we need to focus on both of them. They both require attention. They both get tight. Breathe in and out. In and out. Come back to center. We're going to reach as far as you can go. Breathe in and out. Breathe in and out. If you have pain and your body is shaking, that is the sensation that I'm talking about. It's working through that sensation, what gives you the true release. Continuing to hold it. Breathe in and out. In and out. In and out. Release. Move your shoulders. Get the circulation back going. Let's stretch our hands. Interlock your fingers again. We're going to do like a little butterfly. We're stretching out our pinkies. Our hands do a lot for us every single day. If you can do anything for yourself, stretching your hands and your feet is the most beneficial part of what I do. Switch the other way, and you can actually hear them crack. Now we're going to use one hand to kind of wiggle and twist the other fingers. And this is releasing all the toxins that are trapped inside your tissues and joints. Do the same on the other side. And our thumbs can kind of get forgotten. So we're going to do it to our thumbs. Kind of wiggle it around. And then pull back. Breathe in and out. In and out. In and out. Get the other thumb. Pull back. Breathe in and out. In and out. In and out. When we're typing on the computer all day, we tend to get all of these muscles tight. It's normal for all of us because of the strange position that we're in. So we're gonna reach forward and pull back. Breathe in and out. In and out. In and out. Now we're going to bend it down and pull the other way. Breathe in and out. In and out. In and out. Switch. Breathe in and out. In and out. In and out. And down again. Interlock your hands again. This one's for your neck. So we're going to put our hands behind our head. We're going to push back with our head, keeping our neck straight, and push forward with your arms. Your elbows should be kind of pointing forward. You're going to feel a stretch down your arms, into your shoulder blades, down your neck, into the bottom of your scalp. Breathe in and out. In and out. In and out. Now we're going to flap our wings. slowly. If you're tighter more on one side than the other, that's where I usually focus on that one side a little longer. When you feel that side release is when you're ready to shift to a different muscle. Now we're going to relax our necks a little bit. We're going to gently push it forward. Just using your hands to give you a little bit more weight. Holding in your core. Supporting that lower back. Breathe in and out. In and out. In and out. Come back up. Push again, your head back, your arms forward for one last stretch in this position. Breathe in and out. In and out. In and out. Now we're going to shift to one side and really push back that elbow, kind of in a gentle push. You're going to feel the stretch on the inside of your arm to your armpit and in the back where the joint connects with your body. Come to center, switch sides, do the same gentle bounce. Come back to center, release. Now our feet. Our feet support us every single day. We're on them all the time. And we hold a lot of tension and stress there, which is why reflexology is so powerful. And it's one of the things that I actually do during my transformational regression sessions with my clients. I actually massage their feet with essential oils to help them get deeper into that relaxation, but also to help the body heal. So if you have a partner, your partner can massage your feet every day. If you don't, you can massage your own. I massage my own. My husband does not. We're gonna pull your toes towards your body and really get a good stretch at the bottom of your feet. Switch to the other foot. Pull your toes. You're gonna feel it like all the way to your heel. Depending on where you have tension, that would be the toe that you focus on the most. We tend to walk in different ways. We can pronate, we can put our feet in weird positions, or our shoes wear out in different ways, and that's because of the way we walk. I love to use the doTERRA on my feet. You can feel it like penetrating your whole body. One of the practices that I do for myself is actually when I'm sitting in a chair. I don't know if this will reach. Let's do it over here. I could do it standing. I go like this, and I breathe through it. That's stretching the front part of your leg, stretching that big toe, which is the one that really supports us all day. But you can actually do this sitting down, in the bathroom. Whenever you're sitting down, you can do a little stretch for your feet. There's really no excuse not to give your body the attention that it deserves. The other one I do is this. The big toe is usually the tightest one for me, but everyone's a little different. It just depends on how your foot holds your body and supports you. But I'll do a little wiggle back and forth, really focusing on wherever that stress and tension is and trying to release it. And it'll actually help you with pain throughout your body because our feet are interconnected to everything else. So now I'm going to show you my little weird stretches. I'm going to go in downward dog. Pushing your butt up in the air. Really getting a good stretch. Releasing it a little bit. Going back in. Feeling it all the way down your butt, your thighs, your ankles. Now I want you to push down on your right pinky toe and your lateral foot. While you're holding this position, you're going to feel the stretch all the way up that lateral side of your leg into your buttocks and release. Switch to the left, pinky toe, push down with that lateral part of your foot. Feel that stretch up your leg. Breathe in and out and release. Push in on your big toe, the base of your foot. The base of that big toe. Lift up your toes. Feel that stretch as your toes fan out and release. Come up on your tiptoes, hold in your core, wiggle your feet back and forth how I was doing before, and release. Now we're gonna lift up one foot, leaving the heel on the ground just a little bit where you feel the stretch a little bit deeper on one side. Your foot is kind of hovering over the ground. You can feel that stretch through your knee, up your thigh, into your buttocks, and release. The opposite foot, let it hover. Feel that stretch. Up your leg, through your knee, into your buttocks, and release. Come down on all fours, because some people seem to be in that position already. Curl your toes behind you. Kind of settle on them. Let them stretch. Breathe in and out. Release them. Come back down. How are we feeling? Good? Anybody want water? It's kind of hot? No?
Oh, thank God it's overcast.
I know. How did that weird stretch go? Was it good? It's hard. It's a very personal practice. It's something that you learn to do for yourself, and repetition makes it easier. When I kind of go through it, I can get really, really intense into the stretch. My husband actually is like, I don't know what the hell she does. But it's, again, embracing that sensation, embracing what your body's feeling. If you have pain, working through it, breathing through it, feeling it, is what really lets you release the pain, the stress, the tension, and the anxiety. So I'll go through it just so you guys can watch me, what I normally do when I'm doing my stretch, because I kind of do like weird wiggles. And I don't want you to hurt yourself, so just go ahead and just watch me as I breathe. If you see me shaking, that is the sensation that I'm talking about when I talk about climactic. It's embracing that pain. Right here, I can feel it all the way up my legs, through my buttocks. Really, really feel it a lot in my calves. Just kind of holding it, breathing through it, wiggling your feet up and down. If you want to get in the position, you totally can. It's up to you. But it's just about elongating those calves that keep us up, support us, stretching out those legs, kind of leaning back into it, holding in your core, flaring up your toes, and then releasing. These take a little bit of practice, supporting your body in weird ways, but it gets good stretches through your feet, up your leg, into your buttocks, always holding your core. You want to support that lower back. You can actually feel this also in the inner thigh. And release. Flaring out those pinkies up and release on that big toe, leaning back just to feel it a little bit deeper, embracing through that pain, and release. So that's what I do every day. A little bit of time for you. It doesn't take a lot of time to learn your body, but developing a practice that works for you. That is something that I do one-on-one. I actually teach people how to develop a routine for themselves, something simple that they can do in their house, using their environment, even sitting on the couch, finding ways to stretch your body. I'm gonna go and stretch my butt now. You guys have back pain. This is very good to release the piriformis muscle, which causes a lot of back pain because it's from sitting on our butt all day, being in strange positions that tends to get tight. Again, I'm very flexible. I don't expect everybody to be able to do this. So I hold this position. I feel it all the way down to my butt, into my back. Point your toe and it gets even deeper. Breathe in and out. In and out. In and out. Point your toe towards your knee. You'll feel it even deeper. And release. Switch sides. Breathe in and out. In and out. In and out. Point your toe. You'll feel the stretch down your lateral leg into your buttocks. Point your toe towards your knee. And release. Now this one I don't expect you to do. This is my weird thing. Do not hurt yourself. But I can go a little bit further than most. So I'm actually touching the floor with my toes. Eventually I can put my foot flat on the ground and release. Can you do it?
Yeah, right.
It's about flexibility and stretching out those muscles. flexibility is something you earn. These guys are yogis, they're very flexible.
No, and mine is the opposite. I used to do it and then I lost it.
Yeah,
Goes away. Flexibility goes away.
goes away. So get in the butterfly. This is one I like to do to release some of the tension that we have on our inner thigh, especially females. Cramps and inflammation in the digestive tract, all of that is interconnected with our inner thighs. We tend to get very, very tight in here. If you get in this position and you actually massage the areas, you can actually reduce the symptoms of pain and inflammation and cramping just by releasing these muscles in here. They usually don't get a lot of attention because of the location of where they are. We don't think of these muscles in there, but they again tend to be very, very tight. So just taking a little bit of time to massage them in this position will help release them, and it helps with symptoms. This is a great position if you have a tub. Do this little stretch in the water. The Epsom salt soaks will actually help release your muscles a lot faster. They help hydrate your tissues, and they just help relax your body. So I like to do some of these weird stretches in the tub because I find that they're very beneficial. Grab the bottom of your feet. Hold your back straight. Pull a little bit. Breathe in and out. In and out. In and out. Now, depending on your flexibility, I like to go forward. I can actually touch my toes with my head. I do not expect you to do that. You will go as far as your body will take you, but it's just about getting a little bit of a stretch. You're gonna take a picture.